Good morning everyone, welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name is Emma, these are my allotment diaries. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel if you're new. I put up everything to do with allotments, and this year I am growing my very own pumpkin arch, which I'm doing a bit of a grow along with you, so you can grow your own pumpkin arch, and you can find those videos. I'll link the first pumpkin arch video below, or I think I've got two up, haven't I? And then I'm going to be doing some more so you can grow along with me, which is really exciting. If you want to grow a pumpkin arch, of course. If you don't, it's probably the most unexciting thing you've ever heard. Sorry for the lack of video on Monday. It's actually Easter half term right now. My kids are at their grandparents' on the Isle of Wight, which means that Dave and I are alone, and I've decided to do some decorating in the house. I've been decorating my daughter's bedroom, which has been all-consuming, really, I have to say, but the weather's so nice and I just wanted to get down here this morning, so I thought I'd film a little cheeky vlog. Right, there's a couple of jobs I want to do today and just get things organised. This is kind of a funny time of year actually in April. I think, to be honest, this is probably the time of year that a lot of first-time allotment holders start to give up or get really panicky, because I think your plot can go very quickly from looking quite organised and neat over the winter when you've sort of done all the new raised beds and stuff, to all of a sudden bursting, kind of like overflowing with weeds and looking really quite shabby. And I'm going to show you mine and prove it to you. So on the whole, I would say that my plot looks relatively okay. I think you'd probably agree with that. But then we start to look a bit closer and you can see all the weeds starting to come up, which is sort of happening in almost every bed. This is a no-dig bed and this is doing significantly better, I have to admit. But then look around my pumpkin arch. Can you see what I mean by it's all starting to look a little bit dishevelled, a little bit sad, and then the back is sort of starting to grow as well. I think it can feel quite off-putting actually at this time of year when you come here and it's like this, and this will be an ongoing thing now, so you just have to keep on top of weeding. And my first job of the day is going to be a little bit of weeding, but I'm not going to tackle all of it in one go, because all that will happen is that I'll become really annoyed with it and bored of it. So I'm going to do one bed at a time. So this time when I'm here, I'm going to do this bed here just under this pumpkin arch. So all of these weeds here I'm going to take up today, and then I'm going to leave it. Most of these weeds are just pulling out really easily, but some of them I know I've got to be a bit careful with, because they are what is known as perennial weeds, which means that they will come back year after year if I don't get all the root out. So this one over here, for example, the little dandelion flowers and things, this is a perennial plant, and it means that it will just keep growing back year after year if you don't get all the root system out. So I have to be really careful with this one. And this is what happens to the flowers. They turn into these things that you blow as a kid, and they spread all around your allotment plot, so you've got to get all of that out. Also, I don't know if you knew this, but on dandelion plants you can eat the roots. You just, I think you just boil them and you can actually eat them. They're supposed to be really good for you. You can make dandelion root tea and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not getting it because it sounds disgusting, but my guinea pig might like that. I think I've got all that out, but I'm just going to check, because the roots go down really deep. That's a different weed there. That's that one. I think I got it all. I think I got it all. Yeah. That's where one of my pumpkins is going to sit, just there. Right, there we go. It's taken me about 25 minutes to do this little bit of a bed here. And if I just, every time I come, do 25 minutes on a different part of my plot, eventually it will all be weeded, and by the time I get round to the first bed again, it'll be full of weeds. But you know, it's an ongoing process, isn't it? What I really want to do to this bed is mulch it over with a big fresh bag of compost and create more of a no-dig kind of bed, because I do think it does keep the weeds down, and I don't want to keep digging in it all the time. definitely looks a bit more with it now, doesn't it? And those big perennial weeds are out, which are the most important ones to get out. And then I reckon a great big bag of like mulch over this, and then this area is sort of ready for pumpkins. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 pumpkins in there, 3 on the other side. Happy days. I brought with me today some beetroot sow, which is this one. Looks like that basically. It looks like pretty normal beetroot, I'd have to say, not an exciting one or anything. It's called Detroit 2 Crimson Globe, and it came through with Kitchen Garden magazine. So I'm going to sow some of these directly into one of my beds. I'm actually going to try and sow as much as I can this year at home in the greenhouse first, and then plant it out when it's a little seedling or a plant. And that's just because I had such a big slug and snail problem last year. I'm trying to not direct sow. So I've already sown some of these in modules at home, but I thought I'd just wax them out because I've got loads left, and I thought if they do work at this time of year, that'd be great. So I'm going to whack them in one of my beds. That's what we're going to do now. The bed that I've chosen is just behind where the pumpkins are going to be, but hopefully the beetroot will sort of be thriving by the time the pumpkins go in, and hopefully I'll have a harvest before then anyway. But I just want to show you the difference, because I have no digger-deed one side of this bed and the other side has been left, and I want to show you the difference. So this side of the bed has had diggity, I haven't done anything to it, and this side of the bed has had a layer of cardboard down topped with some compost, so it's a no dig bed officially, and you can see the difference now the weeds are coming up. This one has just got absolutely no weeds. It's a little bit dry, it's a lot a bit dry, and this one's probably more moist, but yeah, you can see the difference. I would absolutely love for my entire plot to be no dig. The only thing is it's so expensive, and I haven't mastered my own compost yet, so it's just a really difficult thing to do when you've got quite a big plot, but I'm getting round to it, and I'm really impressed with the beds that are no dig. So first thing I'm going to do is water this, because it's too dry to put seeds in. Of course now it's too bleeding wet to put seeds in, isn't it? I have to wait for it to soak in a little bit, so I'll just sort of sit here and stare at the tulips for a bit, I suppose. Oh, Rocky, come on, I'm trying to sow. What are you doing? Rocky, I'm trying to sow my, Hey, on my camera. Hey. He's always got to get involved, isn't he? Always got to get involved, Rocky. Rocky. Rocky, not in there, not in there. No. 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 Out. 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 That's my turnips. Get out. Oh, out. Rocky. Rocky, I'm not playing anymore. Come on, shoo. Bloody cat. Bloody cat. Rocky, come on, I've got things to do, Rox. Oh, you naughty. You're so naughty. Get out of it. Right. Cat he's just gonna eat all this. No, it's not food, it's beetroot seed. Rocky, get out of it. Go away, because I'm... Shoot. Don't eat this, it's just seeds. Don't eat it. Stop. 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 Everything is a game, Rocky. Absolute sod, what's it doing? Rocky. sowing these a little thicker than I want to because I think they won't grow. Animals flock to me. Do I seem like an animal person? Have I ever enticed Rocky and made him feel like I'm a friendly person to be around? Do you know what I mean? Obsessed. Right, okay, I need to take some staples home. Better just check on my turnips actually, because he was just walking all over them. I think they are still growing, and I think the slug defences is working. I put down these slug things, these like wool pellets, and let's have a look. There they are. These are turnips that are planted. I'm going to have to, pull some of these up, I think. But yeah, some of them have been eaten by slugs, but I think I've got enough to actually get a couple of... Oh no, wait, this whole row's gone. There's only a couple left in this row. Alright, not to worry, I've still got this row left, so there's still hope for the turnips. I might actually replant them. I think you can do that. I might try and do that now, actually, just dot them along, but then they're quite protected here in numbers, aren't they? It's quite hard to tell what to do. I might leave them a little bit longer because I think they're quite protected in numbers like that. Slugs don't seem to have gone for that little patch, so I'll leave them to grow a bit longer, and then what I might do is replant them so I've got more basically. But they're doing all right. So got a few early potatoes coming up out of the ground over here, which is exciting. I've already earthed them up once, so I'm just going to leave them to grow now, I think. But there's a couple coming up. I know what they look like because I've got them growing in buckets at home. So it's this one here, that one there, that one there. So, exciting times. I have actually given a few of my smaller seedlings a water at the moment, just because they dry out very, very quickly in their heat and the sun, and it is like 21 degrees today, so they're going to dry out quite quickly. A lot of them I haven't bothered to water, but just some of the smaller ones I have. But I just want to show you my parsnips even. Turnips I've shown you, and my leeks as well. Turnips doing really well. And parsnips. Oh my god, I keep calling them turnips. I'm so sorry, guys. Please don't die on me because of that. That is not a reason to die. Yeah, they're doing really well. I can see the rows really clearly. I mean, that's fantastic. This is another no-dig bed, by the way. No weeds. And then my leeks that I sort of gave a haircut, they're sort of still sticking up. And because they're sticking upright, I think they've sort of got a chance of living. Do you know what I mean? I think if it's sticking up like that, then it's probably alive. If it's flopped over like this... See, that one's probably dead because it's like flopped. Or maybe it's not. I know, maybe it just got stuck. Why do they get stuck like that? You need so much human help, you do. You're a plant. Sort it out. Anyway, yeah, I thought I'd just show you those because they're doing really well as well. And this is my sort of miscellaneous bed where I don't really know what to plant in here, but everything that I have put in there has done really well. So, yeah, just need to get a couple of bags of compost, I think, and just do a couple of no-dig beds because I really just believe in no diggity. It's just brilliant, isn't it? Right, that's me today. I'm off home now to feed the rabbit and make sure that he hasn't peed all over the sofa again, which he seems to do. They say you can litter train house rabbits. I don't know how, because mine is not litter trained, but then he's not been neutered yet because he's only 4 months old. So hopefully after he gets neutered, he will just magically start peeing in his litter tray. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. If you did, subscribe to my channel. I'll try and have one up for Friday as well. And yeah, happy gardening everyone, and have a nice rest of the week. See you later.